air. Is anyone else feeling it? It's just been like the past few hours. It's like I'm sitting here trying to gauge this energy that's in the air. And it's quite unsettling. It makes me want to pause and think what could possibly be going on behind the scenes? Because this is like a slam your brakes on moment. Hey there, Mary Anna. A slam your brakes on moment, and then just listen. Just listen to the spiritual realm, because it feels quite unsettled. There's a lot of things not being said. There's not very many big moves that are taking place that should be taking place. Yeah. Hello. There is an unsettledness in the air. I started feeling it a few hours ago. And it's an energy that makes me want to just slam on the brakes, even though I'm not doing anything. Slam on the brakes and kind of gauge it. Kind of like if you think of a compass, try to gauge which way the energy is going to point north, south, east, or west. Because it's like going like that. The needle on the compass is like it's moving like this, spiritually speaking. It is humid, psychic Sylvia. Is it hot? Maybe 80 something. I'm sitting under a carport, but still, well, I'm sitting under this. I'm still, even without this, I'm feeling that energy in the air. It's unsettling. It's you can gauge the air, and it's like I'm envisioning a compass, seeing which way that needle is going to point on that compass, because that's where the energy is going to go. But the energy is like going back and forth like that. Yeah, you need to hear about this. I don't even know what H3 everyone is talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Never heard of it. Yeah. I just live my life day by day and try not to gather any unwanted energy into my space, really. I try to keep my space kind of clean of energy that shouldn't be there. Yeah. Oh, you was thinking of you, then all of a sudden you were live. Pamela, wow, that's interesting. I was sitting here thinking I was going to go live on my other channel, and I took the screenshot, I took the thumbnail. I said, no, I can't go live on that channel. Then I said, I'll come over here, and I wasn't planning on coming over here because I've been waiting for the energy to feel free enough to come over here. Because I will not come on here. If I do not feel like coming on here, if I feel the energy is unsettled to the point, don't go on, I won't go on. I won't. But if I feel okay, I can go on and say whatever, then I'll come on here. That's why you haven't seen me. Yeah. You missed a few days. Glad to find you. Oh, that's okay, because my sister was in town, so I was I've had a very full week last week with everything going on. This week is not so full as of the moment. Yeah, good afternoon. You feel the unsettledness in the air. There's a lot of things that are taking place, but there feels like there is a lack of direction. How about that? A lack of direction into where we're going. It's tied. It's literally, I literally seen a compass, the needle on the compass like that while I was sitting here. I just seen it just like that. I mean, it's pointing north, and it's just like going back and forth. It's not going anywhere. And the compass that I'm seeing in my mind's eye, it's straight in front of me, and it's not laying down, it's literally straight up, but the needle on it is just like going like that, and is a black needle with an arrow on it that's just teetering back and forth from both sides of the north. Oh, you like it? Well, I did have a longer sleeve shirt on. I thought, well, this shirt is a little bit too wintry for me. I'm gonna put this one on right here. It's a lot cooler for my body. It's a cotton. You're supposed to wear loose-fitting clothing when it's really hot out, because if you wear like tight-fitting clothing, it's not going to allow your body to breathe the way that it needs to breathe. And I would say cotton would be the best thing. Cotton and linen, perhaps. You wouldn't want mixed materials. I heard that mixed materials that's out there, hey there, Al, honey, they interfere with your body's frequency. Yeah. Al. Cotton time. That is kind of funny. It's cotton time, you all. If you can find some cotton clothing, you put on the cotton clothes. Make sure they're kind of loose, but not too loose. You want to be comfortable. Good afternoon. Be a blessing. Yeah. I was taking my phone. You see, I've got my one binoculars out right there. I was looking through it at the sun. I could see the big whiteness in the sun. I was just like barely putting my phone up to it, and I see the white. But then as I would like kind of position my cell phone lens at a certain angle through there, I could see the very dark orange red of the sun. That sun, even though it looks white, it is a dark orange red that I picked up with my cell phone. I took a short video and I could only get like maybe 1/8 of it, to where you've got to get it at the right angle, but it was 1/8 of it, and it was a dark burnt orange. That sun up there, or that planet up there, that's what it is. And it would make sense because there was nothing else in the sky when I was looking at it with this, even with without it. It would make sense because the sunset is a burnt orange when it goes down. There's something up there, and that great big bright white light is in front of what's behind it, is what it is. If you can get the angle at it and filter it just right, it is a burnt orange. Does it sound like that planet or something? Yeah. Somebody got their comment held for review by the algorithm, which is fine. You can do it. Praying because my nose is tickling right here on this side. Because something, beeping clicks. Praying for you because that beeping clicks in your ear is iron. I don't have no beeping clicks. I don't have no beeping clicks in my ear. It's very rare that I will get a high pitched frequency. Other than that, my hearing is perfectly fine. I don't have the tinnitus that some people have, the sound of crickets and or other things going on with their hearing. They don't have it. But that's nice of you to pray for me. Prayer is always welcome. Yeah, there is a lot of wild stuff up there where that sun is, and it is it's a little stuffy, but I don't mind the heat. I don't. At least I'm outside with nature. Let's see. Just sitting out here relaxing. And oh, look at this beautiful flower. So I got some nature, which is great. Yeah. You're getting another storm in Ontario, Canada, so praying doesn't get rid of the weather. No, it does not get rid of the weather. It does not. It doesn't. Yeah. A lot of people are experiencing, yes, Chief Kashif. A lot of people are. My sister was one. When she came and I picked her up around 11:30 Wednesday night. Yeah. she said her ear, it felt so full and whatever, and she had been having sinus problems and kept going, seeing who you're supposed to see. And it's like everything they gave her really didn't kick it. And then other people that I've heard of around here, they have it too. So I guess it's not localized, it's all over the place. Yeah, it's really bad. Wow. Let me think of the sun turning to blood. Yes. Hey, I can picture that, Sherry. I can. The sun turned blood red in the Bible because when I looked at that through there, it was like a dark burnt orange. I could see where the Bible it would turn blood red. Because let's think of it. Sometimes when the sun goes down, that sunset is kind of like that, and it's kind of whatever. I remember when I was a child, we'd be going to church, and that sun would be so big when it's getting ready to set, and it was blood red. It was scary. I thought it was the end of the world. It scared my mom too. That was when I was a little girl, probably around 6 or 7, and the sun was like that in the sky. No, it's up there. But whatever's in front of it, this big white light, it's like a big LED. That's what it feels like. And don't look at it because it'll damage your eyes. But there is something in the air today. There is a unsettled energy. And I saw a compass, just standing straight up. And you know what the shape of the compass was? It was black, and it wasn't completely oval because the compass had like some grooves around it, but it was like an oval shape, but it was like had curves around it, and it was outlined in black scroll decorations, okay, squirrelies, and the 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 directions were dark black. The directions, the north, south, east, or west, but the needle was black, and it was pointed north, and it was just going like this. It's teetering back and forth. That's what I saw. The energy's unsettled. The direction in which we need to go is literally teetering back and forth on both sides of the north on a compass. Oh, I thought you was going to talk about something else, but yeah, there's supposed to be something happening there. It feels like a chaotic energy. It does. Um, the chemicals, oh, that's good to do, to neutralize themselves and be less harmful. That's perfect. Yeah, it's true. These clouds, at least we got some white puffy clouds. I haven't really seen any white lines in the sky today. You just tuning in. Thank you for coming over here. I haven't been here for a while, and I did have a full week, and I've been spending a lot of I'd say kind of not spending a lot of time. I've been posting a lot on my Facebook energy. It's like the door's been swung open once again, like when I first started, and my posts are going through, and my content isn't being suppressed, let's just say that. So yeah, I've been over there. I just like to reach out to people. Yeah. Hey there, Susan B. Honey. Hope you're doing great. The energy in the air is a little unsettled. It is. Hold on, I want to get the rest of my lemon water. I've been watching what I eat and stuff too, you all. Okay, I just wanted to drink the rest of my lemon water. You got to stay hydrated. I've been staying hydrated. Yeah. Hello there. Thank you for coming. Let's see if you can see. Well, the sky up there. What? I don't even know which way this thing is pointing. Oh, okay. The sky behind me. You can't really see it, but it's well, that's what it looks like up there. I'm at my mom's house, and she lives in the city, and the frequency in the city is different than the frequency out in the country, and it's okay. It is. it's good to get acquainted with the various frequencies, no matter where you go. That way you got a good gauge. You know, it must be a weather helicopter or something. Maybe it's so these clouds. Yeah, that sun is not, it's not pleasant. That's just probably a traffic or an emergency, whatever it is up there. Yeah, I would still encourage you to prepare on the inside of your being. I would, and get your get things done that you need to get done. My screen got dark and I can barely read what's on here. Welcome you all. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. The energy is off and seems like the course, the direction in which we are going, that I can feel where I'm at in the United States, it literally is like that. It's just, that compass that I'm seeing, it looks like a very old compass. Very antique looking in my mind's eye. Let me see. You got thunder? Some people said that they heard some thunder in the sky and it wasn't normal thunder. There was loud noises coming from a sky and I forget where they said they were. Did you hear about that? I did see like a headline like that. It was not normal thunder, like machinery or something. And well, it could be machinery up there. Yeah. The energy, it's way off. I just been sitting here and yeah. I'm looking at a red wire. This red wire. I believe this has a spiritual meaning right now because both ends are off their source. Even though I tied this on here, I'm thinking spiritually as the United States maybe, and or as a species, humanity, or those powers that be out there. I feel like neither one of the powers are, they're both hot. They're very hot. They're full of charge. Once they hit that, get charging, the electricity is going to flow. And unfortunately, when both powers connect to their source, you're going to have a current, a loop going. That is going to be some wild energy, you all. It is. And could you imagine if only one end of the power is connected to a source and the other one is just left wide open and the other energy touches it? You're going to get really shocked. It's going to cause a lot of pain. That's how I feel spiritually looking at this red wire. If one of the ends, if the one power, there's two powers with other powers behind them, if the one power connects itself completely, it's going to send a shock wave out to the other end. Because if you look at this, if you think of the old way of life and the new way of life, the old way, the old power structure on earth and those attached to it, and I mean like the dark and the deep and all of that, and the new power structure, they're all one. They both have an end. This has an end and this has an end. Look how the old power structure is like, it's like literally, I would say that this would be the old power structure. It's like wrapped around and tangled up. But this is the new power structure right here. Spiritually speaking, if this new power structure that's coming, once it connects itself to a power source, this thing is really going to feel it, the old power structure. And it's the old guard is what it is. The old guard it's a big mess. Yeah, I'm looking like that. And the old guard is in a big old tangled mess. But the new guard, it isn't. It's literally, you can see it's got one end. And if you think, why is this woman talking about wire? Well, I'm speaking spiritually. I am. That's what I'm seeing. I can look at things from a spiritual point of view and see it like that. Yeah. It will create a giant spark, Al, honey. Yes. Yes, it will. Look how much energy is going to be flowing through it, too. There's no tangles. It's free to flow. There ain't no loops or nothing for it to go down. But as you get close to the old energy, the old guard, look, it's all tied. It's even tied up right there. It's really in a big tangled mess. It's all messed up. It needs, that's okay. It's like those two chains that I seen. The alien gray chain, it was really thick and it was headed off, which represented humanity's path. It was headed off to the darkness. And then there was a new chain being forged by a horse. With each trot of the horse, there was a link that came right out of the fire, stainless steel. And then as the horse trotted, things disappeared. What used to be were no more. But a brand new chain was being laid, and it was being pulled or laid behind that horse. The horse was laying the chain, but that represents humanity too. But it broke off the path of the old alien gray path. I don't know why I say alien gray, but that's what I feel. Yeah. Big to the old guard. Rest in peace to the old guard. That's truly what I feel. Rest in peace. Does anybody got the time right now? Could you tell me the time where I'm at right now? Because I can't see the time on my cell phone. I don't even know when I came on here. I have to go somewhere. I have to be somewhere at 5:30. And I don't know what time it is. Okay, that makes sense. I gotta be getting off here, y'all. I gotta get myself ready. Gina, what are you doing? Well, let me tell you what I'm gonna do. See, I am still preparing. I saw 2 buddy heaters on the Facebook, and they had some extra propane tanks with them. And I've got that buddy heater like it, where you put the screw in the tank. 2 of them for $40 altogether, plus the tank. So I am going to meet up with someone, and just local, and I'm going to pick it up in a public place. See, I'm preparing, because I used that buddy propane when I was here in my mom's garage in the wintertime, and it kept me warm in my tent. And I used a buddy propane heater when I was finishing the inside of the new shed that I got. I use that a lot with those small propane tanks, and so it's come in handy. You know, I'll have some to bargain with here or share with others. I will. So we've only, we're okay here. Alrighty. Gina, do you think ever see Valiant Thor? Will we ever see or hear from Valiant Thor? I don't know. I've never thought about it. I haven't. But I know I better get up off here, because I got a rendezvous. I do. I got a rendezvous. So thank you for coming, you all. And just the energy is extremely unsettled, but it's okay. You just gotta, if you gotta pause and just think, okay, I'm not moving yet. I'm gonna let the energy, I'm gonna let a nice gentle breeze blow that energy right past me. And then just do it. So I'm gonna go. Thank you, Susan B. Honey, Al Honey, and any other moderator. Thank you all for your comments, and just hang in there. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay hydrated. And yeah, because if you're not hydrated, you're going to get lightheaded and all that, and you're not doing your body good. Truly, you're not. You want to take care of your body. So I am going to go. I got my rendezvous to do. Yeah, have a wonderful rest of your afternoon.